Welcome back. It's the device helping a growing number of Australians combat chronic pain. The ENAR is about the size of a mobile phone, and while medical opinion is divided, many are convinced it works. Here's Chris Allen.
For 40 years I was in pain. The last 10 years I lived in this chair, and after 3.5 minutes of a treatment I no longer needed the chair.
12 months ago, Eddie Dowd was crippled by back pain. Now he can do anything.
But I tried everything, literally tried everything. Nothing worked. And for those people who say, you know, oh, it's all in your mind, believe me, it's not. This device works.
It's changed my life. I can do anything I want to do now. I don't have to be scared all the time that it's going to hurt.
Until now, chronic back pain left Linda Stevens on the sidelines. Linda says she could barely walk, let alone do this.
I never would have been able to come to Dreamworld, go on a roller coaster. I just wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have been able to get on it, let alone get off it.
How's your back?
It was good. Fine. No problem.
So there's no surgery and no drugs, just this device about the size of a mobile phone. Developed by Russian scientists for astronauts to use in space, it apparently uses electrical signals to stimulate the immune system. And as crazy as it sounds, there's no end of people who'll tell us it stops pain.
This is the one that changed my life. It's called an ENAR, and it works in direct contact with the skin. So, for example, if you had a problem with your arm, then basically I would simply put it on, that point of pain, and there it is. It's done.
I think it's fabulous news, because when you have chronic pain, it affects you in so many ways. I'm just going to run this down your shoulder here.
Professor Rodney Bonello conducted scientific tests on the ENAR device at Macquarie University, studying its effects on 30 chronic neck pain sufferers. Everyone who used the ENAR found the pain was reduced.
And a number of them had reported that this was the first time they'd received any real relief for their neck pain. They were quite thrilled.
And remarkably, all the people using the ENAR, like Eddie, said their quality of life improved. He now walks every day, and his wife Midge says it's like starting again.
It's like a second chance. To me, I keep saying to everybody, it's a miracle. It really is an absolute miracle that now we can get on with our life.
I can't see how a device like this is going to shift a prolapsed disc. It's not going to change osteoarthritis compressing a nerve.
Pain management specialist Dr. Len Rose isn't convinced. He says the Macquarie University study was too small.
I know it's very nice to be able to have a study that claims that you've got these results, but it's got to be statistically provable. Otherwise you can't really take anything from it.
It was a small trial, but the statistics speak for themselves in that we got strong levels of significance across a number of these variables. There's no reason why if it works in the neck, it won't work for the low back or for the shoulder or other places.
At $1,400 a machine, the ENAR isn't cheap, but chronic pain sufferers we spoke to admit they'd pay anything to be like Linda, who can now have fun with her daughter for the first time ever.
I haven't been able to do anything with her because I've always been in pain, and I've always got to watch her, and she was always upset that I couldn't go on with her. And now I can. So, yeah, she loves it.
So she's got a mum back?
Yeah, that's right. She's got a mum back.
Chris Allen reported.